everybody. There we go. Okay. Let me see here. See if I can see there you go. I want to be able to see the chat, but okay, cool. So I'm gonna try to let everybody get in. I see some people still getting in. I'm letting people in right now, but how y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. What's up? Okay, so I'll just when everybody get in, they'll get in. Okay, but for everybody that's in here right now, I appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me because that is the only thing that you can't get more of, right? So I'm happy that y'all are here, and this is part of my content connection series that I do every single Monday, and I want y'all to know quickly, and I always try to put this out there, that this is a conversation, not a dissertation. So I will be asking you questions. I surely will, right? So I would definitely, and it's gonna go a lot smoother if I got your participation, right? Plus, I don't want to be boring y'all and y'all just looking at me. And I got some cool stuff in here for y'all tonight. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, y'all. So like I said, this is, I forgot I'm sharing to the chat. I don't know if the chat in y'all face or not, but I'm gonna try to, but I definitely do want to see it. So I'm trying to move it over here. I'm not sure, but I'll pull it up when I ask some questions. All right. So tonight is, ooh, that's over there a little bit. So tonight is before pushing play and how to create with ease, because I've realized, and I've asked y'all plenty of questions to know, right? And y'all have told me yourselves that creating content isn't necessarily easy for you, right? You're finding some complications in there. And so what I really want to do is I want to give you a tool tonight that's going to make that very easy for you. And then I'm going to give you another class on how to start using that tool to the best of your ability and make it essentially be able to create a whole content calendar for yourself. But today I don't want to throw too much at you. So I want to show you, and then I want you to play around with it. And then we're going to have another one, and I'm going to show you how to actually utilize that tool. Right. So this right here is, and you'll see what I'm talking about, but this right here is just the importance of like why you got to be in the room. Okay. Now, for people who are in here, if I can I see y'all faces and stuff like that? I'm just like Shannon, right? If I can't see y'all faces, y'all doing something, and I'm okay with it. But if I can see y'all faces, let me see y'all faces, because I want to know that y'all in here just as much as I am, right? I don't want to just talk to a screen. Okay. All right. And if y'all got any questions, please drop them in here. But here's a question I got to ask you. So why is it hard for you to create right now? Right? What are those roadblocks? I want to be able to know who I'm talking to, know what I'm dealing with, because I might be able to answer some of them questions, and I probably will be able to answer them questions today. Right? And before we can have your breakthrough, we gotta establish why you're having to break down. Right? So what are those things that's slowing you up? What are those things? Somebody put something in the chat real quick so I can see. If you're not making content right now, why? Is it a confidence thing? You don't know what to create. You don't know what to post. It takes time. I hear that. Knowing what to post and when to post. I got you. Making a video and taking photo of my products. Got you. I hear that. Making content can take some time. I hear you, especially when you're not necessarily making it consistently. And like we know, like just like how we start off with anything we do, right? We're not necessarily that good at it at first. And it takes a long time for us to get something that's real simple. And then the more we do it, the better we get at it, right? Especially when it comes to art, especially when it comes to crafting. That's exactly what this is. This is a craft. So I completely understand that. But isn't it crazy? I forget to take pics when I'm in the zone for making them. I hear you. Okay. I got you. All right. So great thing is I'm about to show y'all tonight how we're about to make content so much faster. Right. So for anybody who feels like it's time, for anybody that doesn't know what to post, I got you. Right. I got you. So has anybody, see if I can minimize this just a little bit. Has anybody heard of this? Has anybody heard of Chat GPT before? Put in the comments if you heard of it. Some people gonna say yeah. It's kind of taking storm right now. Who else? Anybody else? I'm the type of person that, okay, yes, I'm getting some yeses, cool. So I know Shannon like to say ones and twos. Me personally, I like to say, if you know, if it's a yes, put a 7 in the chat. It's a real reason. I don't know if y'all be real biblical with me, but you know why 7 is important. I believe in completion, right? So if it's 7, if you know what I'm talking about, put a 7 in the chat. Let's go ahead and just get that right now, right? 7. Oh, let me see them 7s. I love it. Okay, she said a little bit. It's cool. Now, has anybody heard of this? Y'all heard of this one? And y'all let me know too how this is showing up on screen, because I know I'm sharing right now. I got y'all on this side and I got the chat up. So if I'm blocking anything, y'all just let me know. Y'all gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what's up. Okay, I got a no in there. No, okay. So this is called AIPRN. All right. And this is for Chat GPT. So if you already know what Chat GPT is, or if you kind of know, right, we're going to actually go into this. So I'm going to go into a little bit of stuff real quick, but we're going to actually download this. It's a Chrome extension, so it's completely free, right? And as long as you got Google Chrome, you got access to this, right? I'm pretty sure we all do. But I'm going to go into it, and then we're going to walk through it together, okay? That sound good? 7 in the chat if that sound good with y'all tonight. 7's in the chat. You already know how powerful Chat GPT is. I'm about to make Chappy, but you don't really know how to use it for real. I'm about to show you. That's what this tool is for. All right. Listen, for anybody who's struggling with, oh, I forgot I had this was a video. Look at God, just adding stuff. Okay. So what I want to do is, before I get to this page, let's actually get into it. So I'm gonna stop the share just real quick so I can pull up the right stuff. And we are about to pull up. I'm gonna walk y'all through the exact steps. That's how y'all gotta get this thing. So y'all just bear with me real quick. But I know it's Monday, right? So I'm gonna talk to y'all while I'm going through this. I know it's Monday. I'm a type of person. Monday is my favorite day of the week. I'm a person that's like, thank God it's Monday. How y'all feel about Mondays? How y'all feel about Mondays? I love Mondays because it's like it's like a fresh start. Mondays are a fresh start. I love Mondays. Let me pull this up real quick. So I'm in the Google Chrome web store, but I'm gonna show y'all how to do it, so don't trip. Now let me get back. Okay. Please just share everything. I ain't got time. Okay, yeah, that's better. All right. Can y'all see what I'm seeing right now? Y'all seeing the Chrome web store? Y'all let me know something. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Where did chat go? Can y'all see? Y'all see it? Yes or no? What's going on? Sevens? Okay, love it. All right, we can do that. Okay. I see. Y'all smart. Y'all quick with it. I love it. All right, so y'all do this with me because I know y'all got dual screens and y'all don't. This ain't nothing because I ain't got mine up right now either. Right. So y'all can just open up a tab. What I want y'all to do, step one, right? Because sometimes it's easy to go with steps. So step one is go ahead and go to the Google Chrome extension. Right. So that's step one. And the reason why I'm doing this with y'all is because I want y'all to see it, see the results that can happen to you right now live. Okay. So are we all there? Sevens in the chat if you are there. Because I want us to do this thing together. I don't want nobody to get left behind and somebody be like, what he said after that? I know he said this, but what was next? Let's all get there. Okay. What was it? It was. All right. So we're going to type in AI PRM. And then y'all can see, once you type that in, it's going to easily prompt you for, it's going to say for Chat GPT. And it's going to be the one, just like the one I showed y'all. But I'm going to click on it too. Right. So y'all can already see I got it downloaded or added, really. It's not really downloaded, but it's added to your Chrome. That's step two. Okay. Can I get a 7 in the chat if we are completed with step two? Okay. Okay. So after we get there, all we need to do is make sure that it's added to our Google Chrome, and then we're going to go to ChatGPT, right? And if you want to know how we got to get there, we're going to type it. We're going to type in ChatGPT right here. Now, if you never actually logged into ChatGPT, well, I'm glad I can be the one to show you. All right. So usually it's showing like opening chat, open AI or something like that. You see it up here. So we're going to click there. This ain't really what I'm trying to show y'all, but I'm going to show y'all this. So if y'all need me to go back or something, let me know. Because most of y'all say y'all had or y'all used it before. Okay. Now, because I'm already logged in, it's going to take me here. But if you're not logged in yet, just create a login. You can log in with your email. I know all of us got multiple emails. Use one that you don't really care about and get yourself logged in. Right? Use one of your personals. But what you'll see is that your Chat GPT, for everybody who knows and has had Chat GPT before, right? Which is most of us. When y'all have the extension, anybody seen Chat GPT look like this before? Anybody seen it with all these different prompts? I'm seeing those, right? We ain't never seen Chat GPT like this before. So now we have an extension on Chat GPT. So everybody who said content takes time, for everybody who said don't know what to post, don't necessarily know what to create, or when I should even be creating it. Now you have different prompts here that's going to help making content for you so much easier. Let me show you though, because I can definitely show you better than I can tell you. Okay. So let me just make sure. Are we all here? We all looking at the same thing or no? Sevens if you're here, no in the chat if you're not. Y'all let me know. 7, okay. 7. Make sure. Okay. You good. I just want to make sure we all here. Nobody got lost on the journey. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna just go with it then. All right. So y'all see this search bar, right? And right now we're in a public tab. So when we want to create our own and we get fancy and we know, oh, we have a favorite, then we can start favoriting stuff. But we new to this right now. So let's make sure we just stay on public. The reason why we want to stay on public is because we're going to get the most prompts here. Okay. And like y'all can see, it's only this out. It only automatically gives you this 12, but you can see from the showing of it, it is a lot of prompts that you can go through. That's why I said, I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna expose y'all to it. I'm gonna show you kind of how it works. Then I'm gonna let y'all play with it. Then I'm gonna show you how we can actually start using AI. I'm about to have a whole section of teaching AI to show you how we can use AI to make our content easier and keep us organized, creating different strategies with AI. Because last thing we want to do is spend a whole bunch of time doing something that's not necessarily our business. You know what I'm talking about? Like a lot of time we don't create content because content isn't necessarily, we don't see it as being our business. But if we really realize it though, content is going to bring more business to us because it's going to help us create awareness. Because I know a lot of y'all are really good. Y'all might even be great at what y'all do but y'all don't post it. So how can anybody know? Right? It's a cliche line out there, cliche quote that believing is seeing. So you got to let people see it before they can believe it. Amen? Amen. All right. So we're on the search bar now. Let's just say that we want to, I'm going to pick it for me. Y'all pick it for y'all, right? I'm going to type in content though. Let's just say we type in content, right? We're going to type in content. And then what I'm going to do is, let's just say I'm going to click a prompt too. So my thing is content. I'm going to click a prompt. Let's just say that I want to, let's just click this, get a monthly content calendar, right? So I'm going to click that. Y'all can see right here that it says insert the primary keyword you want to create content for. So I'm going to say, I want to create content for, let's just say business owners. Okay. Y'all seeing this? Am I the only one seeing this? Somebody put a 7 in the chat if you seeing this right now. Okay. Put big AI in the chat if y'all seeing this right now. Come on. Right? At a click of a button, we got a month's worth of content. Now, this is just off of one thing. I just said business owners, and we can look at 10, 6. So it's giving us prompts and examples of what these things can be, right? So 10 tips for successful business owners, why business owners should embrace social media marketing. Right? That's y'all. Why y'all should be embracing it right now, right? How business owners can improve their work-life balance. It's giving me different things, right? Now, if I really want to get spicy in here, which I probably do, I would probably copy this. I'll go to a new chat. And then I will say what I want to put. Probably put it in some brackets. Actually, I put write me a caption. I could say write me a caption, because you really want to use, if y'all never really use AI in this kind of way before, you want to use it like you are giving a demand, or like it's an assistant, right? So you really want to say it like you're talking to somebody. So write me a caption for, and I'm just gonna paste this, right? And then there you go. I only asked for one caption, but if I would have took this, well, I don't want to lose that. So I'm just gonna say, write me 10 captions about boom. There y'all go. Somebody put big AI in the chat. Big AI in the chat if y'all seeing this right now. So now we have the content, we have the context, we have the caption, right? So we know what the content is going to be about, ergo context. We have the caption, because I know some of y'all be stuck at the caption. Y'all be like, I don't know what to put for the captions. I don't know. So you ain't posting now, right? So now that ain't the problem no more. Okay. So now we can also put, when is the best time to post my content? Question mark. And then make it a commandment. Give me the best times to post my content. And let's just say on, I don't know what y'all want to put for. Y'all want Instagram, y'all want TikTok, what y'all want to do? Y'all want YouTube? How y'all want to do it? Somebody, whoever put it first, I got you. Instagram, okay. What I'm reading is take one of the out. Take one. Give me, oh, I hear you. I see. Look, I got y'all. Y'all, okay. Okay. Y'all are keeping me in check. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all. Somebody put big AI in the chat right now. Because somebody, I know this, just tonight I answered somebody's stuff for real. Somebody said they didn't know what to post and when to post. Well, it says the best times to post on Instagram can vary depending on your audience and your time zone, but here's some general guidelines to follow, and it gave you 5 of them. So weekdays tend to perform better than the weekends for engagement. Who knew that? Who knew that? Because I know some of us thought, well, the weekend probably gonna be better because we got more free time. But we really don't got more free time on the weekend, because we want to either chill or we actually doing stuff. But on the weekday, that's when we're looking for the most distraction, because we usually, most of us, right? Not necessarily us, but the average person is at a job they don't like, doing stuff that don't matter to them, that they're not passionate about. So when they get bored, they're going to take out their phone and there's your content right in front of them. Does that make sense? Sevens in the chat, if that makes sense. Because you know people are going to be bored doing stuff that they don't like to do. Okay. Then it says the best times to post on the weekdays are typically mid-morning between 10 and 11 and mid-afternoon between 2 and 3. Avoid posting during early morning or late night, because most people are going to be asleep around 11 p.m., 3 a.m. consider your audience time zone and adjust, right? If you're on the East, our time zone definitely different than the West. And you got things people, they got that mountain time. And then you got people in the central time. So it's just, it fluctuates. So if you central and it's telling me 10 a.m. for me, that's 9 a.m. for you. So you got to know, like, where's your audience coming from? If you Texas and all your audience in Texas, then you need to wait until it's 10 a.m. But if all your audience in Florida, then while it's 9 a.m. and you in Texas, it's 10 a.m. in Florida. I need to be posting at 9. That makes sense, right? Then utilize Instagram's insights to track your audience. Ooh, and the engagement. I got some great tips for y'all when it comes to this. I got some great tips. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. Right? But the problem is I see a lot. People like to post when they get that feeling like, oh, I feel good. I'm gonna just post it right now. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, because some of y'all just need to get something out there, to be real. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying once you get to a certain time, like this is business, y'all. I'm not telling y'all just post pictures and videos for fun. This is business. Let's be intentional. Let's have a strategy, right? I'm showing y'all this because we're going to use this to have a content strategy. As y'all can already tell, this is more than me just telling y'all, look, you need to make videos and you need to take photos. Like, this is more than that. Can't y'all tell that? Seven's in the chat. You know that I'm trying to help you build something bigger. Right? Because everybody else is going to be trying to tell you, look, you just need to post content. You just need to post. But let's have some real intention behind it. Let's create a strategy. So every single time we make some content, it's leading us. Like, this is just the first step. This is how I want this content that I'm showing y'all right now. I want it to connect with you. Hence why it's called the content connection. But when we move to the next phase, I'm about to show you how to use your content and use it to convert, right? So this is why we got to build out the strategy. When we build out this strategy, when your content drop, it's going to lead people to go to your page. It's going to lead people to go to your Shopify. It's going to lead people to go to wherever you host your stuff at so they can buy from you. But you have to create the awareness first. That makes sense? The awareness got to come first. Because how somebody going to buy from you and they don't even know you selling nothing? Come on, y'all. That makes sense. Put 7s in the chat. Now that y'all see what I'm working with, who got some real questions? Why you ain't making content now? I want to know. Because I'm telling you, y'all ain't really believe me in the beginning, did y'all? I told y'all I had something for y'all. Y'all ain't believe me. I can tell. Y'all came with some weak stuff. Y'all like, man, I don't know. Maybe he can help me. I'm showing y'all something for real. Ain't nobody show y'all this before, and I'm glad I'm the person who can. Some people ain't willing to either. But we not in this community, we don't gatekeep. So this is, anybody got any more questions that I can answer real quick though, while I'm showing y'all this before I go back to the presentation and instill some more power into y'all? Because if you got some questions that I can just ask ChatGPT right now and y'all can just get y'all answers answered real quick and show y'all how y'all can do some more stuff, let's do it. But like I said, I want to show y'all this. I want to expose it to you. And then next time, I'm going to show you how we're going to start using this to really create a strategy and to create something bigger. And I'm going to dig into it deeper because I realized this and I was like, oh, they don't know about this. Let me show them. But I want to create a whole strategy in my whole content. And then I want to show y'all, look, off of this, I was able to create 30 pieces of content in literally 2 days. And then actually show y'all it created. And then y'all see how I use the actual this to create it. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. Okay. Let me scroll up because ain't nobody saying nothing. Who else said I forget. I hear you. You forget to take pictures when you in that zone. That's why you got to know that every single time you make content, it ain't for you. It's for them. Right. So a lot of times when we say, like, before we can say any reason for why we don't do something, we always got to put ourselves in it. I ain't feel like it. Oh, I forgot. I ain't really want to. I feel weird when I make. I don't really like talking in front of I don't know if y'all can tell my computer screen right here though. Like every single time I'm looking at y'all, I'm looking at a camera. I got so used to looking at a camera because now every time I see a camera, I just look at a way to serve somebody else. This ain't for me. And when I got in front of the camera, I'm so good behind the camera. But when I got in front of it, I was feeling so in my head. I was overthinking, which a lot of us do. So we got to realize I don't understand how to use the different platforms to make content. You can unmute if you want to. You can unmute. I can answer that question, but I want to hear it come from you real quick instead of just reading it.
Okay, so you like, okay, so like taking like pictures and videos from my phone and then like getting them on like TikTok or whatever, and then like, man, I don't know. I don't know. I guess all the buttons on TikTok is confusing for me.
I got you. Okay, so what I want you to do is this. All right, so we're gonna make this very simple, right? What I want you to do is, however you take notes, however you write anything down, if it's on your phone or it's you write it physically, right? I don't really care. I want you to make this super easy for you. And if anybody listening, know this is not just for her, but it's for you too, right? So all I want you to do is put, what is this content supposed to be about? Okay. So, because you got it all up here, and that's why it's so hard, because you're trying to do the thing and think about the thing and the thing how you supposed to, and somewhere in there you get confused and you overthinking it, and that's why it's just discouraging you from doing it. So all we want to do is just make it look like a checklist. So you're saying, okay, what is this content going to be about? Boom, that's 1. 2, how is it going to be impactful for somebody else? Because you got to remember, the content got to be about them. Because if you see any content and it's not about something that you can get on or something that you can learn from or anything like that, you would just keep scrolling. It wouldn't mean anything to you, right? So it got to be about them. So that's 2. 3. Okay. 3 is creating the content. Once you know what it's going to be about and why it's going to be impactful for somebody else, now all you got to do is, what's your process in creating it? Work on the process of creating whatever that's going to be. If it's just the behind the scenes of the process of the work, or if it's a tutorial on how you do this particular, you know what I'm saying? How you do this particular thing. Or I'm showing you the transformation. This is how I took a blank of this and made it this. And it's the beginning of the video. You showing, oh man. Can I just give y'all something real quick? Let me grab something real quick. I just want to show y'all how easy this junk can be. All right. So the beginning. So if I was going to I'm going to show y'all how to, this is the jersey, right? So let's just say this was a blank. The first thing is, okay, what is my content going to be about? Number 1, my content is going to be showing somebody how I could how not only me, but how you can take a blank and turn it into this, right? So it's a transformation video. Number 2, how's it going to be impactful? I'm going to show them the process so that they can do it too. So now it's a DIY, right? You know, DIYs got super famous and got very trendy and popular. People got millions of views and followers just because of it, right? Number 3 is the process. How am I going to show them? When I first start the video, I want to catch your attention. I want to stop the scroll immediately, right? So I'm going to show you this, how I would start the video. Just pretend that this is a blank right here. All right. So in the video, I want to say, I'm going to show you how I turn this, and then this is the blank, and then I'm going to say into this, and then this is the actual reality of it, right? You with me still?
I got you.
Okay. You let me know. You ain't muted. Let me know now. All right. So I'm gonna show you how to turn this into this, right? And you got 2 different clips of you saying, I'm gonna show you how to do this, and then you got a different clip, and now it's the actual thing of this. Now you have them hooked because they want to see the process, right? So you just showed them the before and the after in the first 5 seconds of the video. So now everybody who's gonna stay, is curious to see how you did it. Great. Now we have an audience. Now we know it's not selfish because we're showing them how to do it. And you're the expert at it because you already showed them that you can do it. So you know what the video is going to be about. You know why it's going to be impactful for somebody else. Now you know the process. What's the process? I already told you, but you let me know. What's the process?
Going from a blank to a finished product.
Amen. Now all you're going to do is show them step by step. So you would go like this. So take out anything that's not going to be useful, right? Or and make it as short as possible so that you can get to it. And although it's going to take you the actual process, they ain't got an hour to spend with you. You feel me?
Right.
So you're going to show them, look, okay, so step 1 is do this. And then you show them step 1. Step 2 is this. Then you show them step 2. Step 3 is this. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And then you want to find out how you can condense all these other things that you know you can do so easily. And then how can you condense them in 3 steps? How can you condense it in 4 steps? How can you condense it in whatever, right? And they can still get that final result. Then you give them the call to action. What is the call to action? It can be whatever you want. If you're looking for a product like this, well, you can check it out on my website. Link in the bio. Or let's just say what I like to do before I sell anything is I want to serve before, because I want to grow my audience as large as possible so that when I do have that opportunity, because people will be curious anyway. If it's in your link and they already like you, they're going to go look at your website anyway, right? But if hopefully this is helping somebody else too. But if it is, if let's just say, let's just say, Black Friday coming or Cyber Monday coming, and this is the area where people got the money to spend, or Christmas time is coming, you want to do as much serving as possible to grow and like I said, serving is all about them. Selling is about you. So you want to do as much serving as possible, giving them the free content, showing them all these DIYs, all these tutorials and all that stuff, right? Showing them this process. Then you hit them with when it's, and this is why you got to create a strategy, right? But when it's coming to that time when what time it is and it's selling time, that's when all your call to actions is boom, 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 boom. Go to my Shopify, go to this, this, and this, right? But you made it about them for so long that you have grown your audience so much. So now you got people who love how you do your thing, whatever it is that you do, right? Your design, whatever it is, right? Or your printing. You have a whole community that love what you do. You have a community that just loves the fact that you do tutorials and DIYs. And so when you tell them that they can buy your stuff, they want to support you because they love that you did it, right? Then you have another community of people who are going to follow you because they are going to learn from you. They're the people who are like, some of them are just like y'all, right? Where you just want to learn so that you can do it for yourself, right? And now you're a source of information for them. So now you teaching, you didn't even know you was ever going to be a teacher in it, but now you're doing that. And it's all in your content to serve. You build the audience and now you give them an opportunity. That's it. You use the awareness to grab the attention, build your audience, and then once you served, give them the opportunity to buy from you. That's the strategy. That is the strategy. But before people can give you the money, before you can do all the selling, you got to serve, because you got to build up that community first. Because you need to know, what is this community like? And this is why ChatGPT tells up here, y'all see it on number 5, right? And we chose Instagram for this case, but this is why ChatGPT says track your audience's engagement, analyze which posts perform the best, right? So you got to look at your analytics too. My favorite part of the analytics, I'm a big numbers guy. So my favorite part of the analytics is the shares and the saves. Why? Because because this particular post was so good that they saved it because they wanted to look at it again. Right? And you're going to get a lot of that when you're doing those tutorials, because they're going to go back and because at this particular moment, they wasn't ready, but now they ready. So now they're going to go back and keep watching your thing over and over again. Or my content was so good, they couldn't save it for themselves. They had to share it to somebody else. And now that's another person to see your content. That's another potential follower. So that's word of mouth. That's digital word of mouth right there. The likes is cool, but if I got, think about it, if you got 10,000 people to see your thing, you don't get the likes. The likes gonna come. So I'm not stressed about how many likes. I'm stressed about, I care more. My focus is more on the like. I mean, my focus is more on the shares and the saves. That's what I'm focused on. Those are the most important things, because the saves means that post actually mattered and it connected with them. That's what we're doing right now. Content that connects, right? That lets me know that I'm really building a true audience. And then the share means that they want to grow my community for me, and they're going to share it to somebody else. The comments, the likes, all that stuff, that's going to come with it. Okay. Did I go too deep, or was that cool?
No, I understood what you were saying. I think I just get confused. Like once I get in like one of those apps and then I upload a couple pictures, it's like I don't know which order to put them in, how long they should be. Like should I be adding text to it? And I don't know. I guess I just overload my brain.
Yeah, you overthinking. You just start. That's the best way to do it. Just start, and then you'll start getting inspired when you keep doing more, because you're like, okay, I started, but I want it to look better. I want this to get here. Or maybe you start wanting to actually start using like I just showed you, showing the transformations of it all, right? Because the pictures is cool, but people want to see the work behind it, and that's what's gonna make them. Because if you just show the end result, then people are like, that's cool. But then it just becomes content for you, because you're showing somebody, oh, that you can do this, but you're not showing, but like, what's the benefit for them?
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's why number 2 is, how is this content going to be impactful for somebody else? Let's just think about like me being here right now. I already know this. I already got access to this. Yeah, I showed y'all, right? But it would be no benefit to, like none of this is benefit to me. But I'm not making this content for me. I'm making it for you. You see how beneficial it is for you though?
Right.
See what I'm saying? So it makes me, so now when you think of content in this community, you think of me. And that's what I want. Because now I'm growing an audience, and I'm also growing awareness that I'm here to be the voice of content. I'm here to show y'all. And this, I wanted to show one of the best tools that I found lately. Like most people will hide this away. I'm like, let's rip the bandage off and let them get this first. So y'all know, like, oh, he is about to give us every single time it's about to be heat. So that makes you want to come back to the next one. And that's the point. That's how you build the audience, and that's how you build reoccurring people. Because you want reoccurring clients, you want reoccurring buyers, and that's how you, but it has to first start with a reoccurring audience. Okay. All right, so we about to switch back to, if there is no more questions on this particular part, I'm gonna switch back to this other, to the rest of this joint. Okay. Yeah, back to you. Once it stop lagging. Okay. So now we're at that phase. Now that you know that you can create. Listen, anybody who's struggling, it is, I always want to take my lines. Anyway, so now that you know that you can create this content, now that I just gave y'all a game plan for it. Hopefully that was beneficial to somebody, right? Hopefully that helped, or at least it helped you realize that if I just get all this stuff out of my head and put it on paper, it can actually be a simple process. I'm just trying to do everything and keep everything up here. And that's why it gets complicated, right? So make it real simple for yourself. As y'all can see for the title of this, we're just in our own way right now. And we just have to get out of our own way. And the best way to get out of our own way is realize that what we're doing here, our business, like we might love to do what we do, but like when they said that, like it's biblical, right? That it says that your gifts will make room for you. The problem is we thought that our gifts were for us. But truly, our gifts were for others. Because we are in this world for each other. Just like business. You're in the people's business. It doesn't matter what business that you're in. Everything is for the people. So when you're doing all this stuff, it can't be for you, right? You might love what you do, but your business is not about you. It is about the people that you're trying to serve. So we have to get out of our own way and realize that we have to be helping our people. All right. So now that we're doing that, so we have to get to the point where we ignore everyone except for our true audience. We have to ignore everybody else except for who we're actually trying to help. Okay, does that make sense? Then remember your why, right? Because there's always a reason for why we started in the first place. We get lost as we go through it because we're trying to make money, or we're trying to do this, or we're trying to do that. But we have to make sure that when we're doing us, that it's about serving, not always about selling, right? The selling part is just because we're really great at what we do. And we've done this so long that we have to live off of it, right? And a lot of times we want to make our passion our profit, but we have to truly realize that our business, like I said before, we're in the people's business. It's got to be about other people, right? We have to do the serving. Then what's the worst that could happen, y'all? What is the worst that could happen if we take everything that I just showed you and then apply it? Everything that I just showed you and then put it to action, right? I'm about to pull up the chat, but y'all let me know. Y'all just let me know, what's the worst that actually could happen? What's the worst that actually could happen if you were just to make content? What's the worst that could actually happen if you were just to create awareness about your business? Right? A lot of y'all ain't got nothing to say, but tell me this, what's the best that could happen? What's the best thing that could actually happen if you actually were to create awareness? Because you might be really good. You might be great at what you do, but nobody knows. So if you actually create awareness, somebody put in the chat, what's actually the best thing that could happen to your business if you just actually created content about it? Y'all let me know. This is y'all business. I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. So y'all let me know what's up. What could actually happen to your business right now that's not happening? Like if you actually were to create content about it. Increase in business sales. Come on. What else? Come on. People will know what I do. What else? What else? What's the best thing that can happen to your business? The reason why I'm having y'all say this is because I want this to be at the forefront of your mind when you're creating this content. So every single day that you go out without making this content, do you know, like Felicia, if you're not making this content, you know that, dang, man, I could be increasing my business sales if I were to do this, but I'm not. So I'm not increasing them. Right, Nikki? Like people will actually know what I do if I create this, but every day that I don't, they don't, right? And the money flows when you have the attention, right? Where the attention goes, that's where the money flows. So if you ain't got nobody's attention, then the money got to go somewhere else. What else we said? Reaching new areas. You would extend your reach. You would actually extend your reach. But every day that you don't create content, you're not extending your reach. You would grow. Your business would grow. You would grow as a content creator for your business. You would get better every day. You would actually know how to articulate what you do and how you can help people, right? You would actually grow as a business owner because now you know how to actually start doing some marketing for yourself. A lot of y'all good, like that's easy. Yeah, a lot of y'all really talented. A lot of y'all really already got the skill for it. You just don't know how to market yourself well. That's why we got to understand the basics of content, because all content is when you make it when you don't put any real push behind it, all content is letting people know, letting the market know how and why you do what you do. The branding of what you are, that is the why you do it. The marketing is how you do it. So when I gave y'all that prompt, that example of content, right? Showing somebody how you can take a blank and then turn it into a full jersey. Now you're showing people what you're capable of. These are examples. You're showing somebody how good you are without making it about you. A lot of times our content is just bragging about, look what I created. I could do this, yada, yada, yada. But how is that going to be impactful for somebody else? All right, how is just showing somebody the end result of what you could do going to be impactful for somebody else? But if you walk them through the journey of how you did it, now it was impactful. Now you're going to get the people who are going to buy it because it's really good. And you're going to get people that's going to buy it because you actually showed them the journey and they really actually want to learn more from you. Like a lot of y'all was creators before y'all entered this community. A 7 in the chat if you're a creator before you even knew about Shanon. A 7 in the chat if you were actually making art before you even knew about Shanon. Come on. A lot of y'all already was creating. And it was the willingness to learn more that got y'all to know about Shanon. But how would y'all even be here right now if Shanon never created content? How would y'all even be here right now if Shanon never was posting on different platforms? How would y'all even be here? How would y'all even be here? How could she create opportunities for you to learn more? How could she give you all this stuff if she never created anything? Y'all get what I'm saying? 7s in the chat, if y'all understand what I'm saying. That the only way you can actually let people know about what you do is to tell them, is to show them, is to create content about it. Content is what I like to call the digital handshake. It's the digital business card. It's the digital word to mouth. It's everything. But the reason why it's so great that it's digital, because I can show you, a lot of y'all already know how passionate I am about this. And y'all never met me in real life. But y'all can tell I care about y'all. And you ain't never met me. And I've never met y'all. But somehow, I care so much. Somehow, I'm spending my time, y'all spending y'all time with me. Somebody said I wasn't posting my own work. None of my stuff till Shanon. Come on. Now you can be that for somebody else. Or you can be because somebody's out there looking for you. They're looking for you right now, but they can't find you because you ain't nowhere to be found. Ain't that crazy? You like, man, I want to increase my sales, but you ain't even letting them know that you selling anything. Ain't that crazy? So it's time to get out of our own way, y'all. Because y'all couldn't tell me anything that would be work. Y'all couldn't tell me any bad things that could happen if y'all would actually create content. But y'all told me a lot of good things. Right? Now we're talking about the power and push and play. Straight up, you need reps. It's just like when you was first starting your craft, when you was first starting your art, you really weren't that good, right? And you might have thought you was good then, but if you were to look at your old stuff now, and I know how it is, because we all artists in here, when we look at our old stuff now, we be like, I really wasn't that good. That was not as good as I thought it was when I was doing it, right? 7's in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I look at my old videos, I look at my old photos, I be like, I thought I was doing something, but I really wasn't. I really wasn't doing nothing. Right? So you need reps. It's going to be uncomfortable. Welcome to business. What stage of business has been comfortable for you? What stage of this process has been comfortable? There won't be. They say a comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. Right? If you want to be comfortable, living in your passion, living in your purpose is not where it's going to be found, because this is the growth zone. Welcome. Right? I promise you, you don't have to be great to start, but if you ever want to be great, you have to, right? You have to get started. And again, what's the worst that can happen if you do get started? What's the worst that can happen if you were to create content? Y'all ain't got nothing for me. But we create these own fears. We think of judgment. We think of, oh, I'm not going to be great, or it's not going to look that good. And I'm scared. Scared of what? If you ain't made no content, I promise you the first piece of content you create, you act like 1 million people going to see it. Ain't nobody going to see it. It's just going to be you and a couple other people. You got 3 people that look at your stuff. Why are you scared? And you don't even care what those people even think. Right? You just need to start getting it out there. Creating the content. Using what I just showed y'all. Create the strategy for yourselves. Make it better. Make it simple. I wish I had that strategy when I first started. I was just out here trying to talk to somebody and say, hi, I'm here on camera. Hi, my name's Anthony. I want to create a video to help you, whatever. You feel me? Now I'm on here. I'm talking to the camera so much. Like, if I stumble, y'all think I'm like, okay, can we start the live over? Because I stumbled. A lot of y'all be like, y'all mess up. Y'all want to start over. Like, no, just keep going. It's just like when you first started your art. You messed up on some shirts. It's a lot of shirts I ain't never seen a lot of days because you messed them up. Right? Y'all messed up on some designs. Y'all messed up. It's fine. You keep going. You get better. And then you learn from it. Right? Every L don't mean that you lost. But you learn from every L though. It's a lesson. Right? That might be the last thing I got. Oh, I'm lying. It's the last thing for y'all. Understand that your dud, someone else's aha. Here's what I was saying again. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't know how to create this, but a lot of y'all do. Right? In some form of fashion. Y'all know how to do this? I don't know. This not where I am. This not my expertise. Y'all would, if we had a competition, everybody in here would kill me in this. Right? But if we was creating content, oh yeah, that's me. Right? So the same way I'm in this community, learning about how to create my own brand, learning, right? Part of my brand is this, right? I got this tatted on me, everything. I just really believe, I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. I'm not 100% sure if y'all can see it. It says Dreamer on it, in case anybody want to know. It says Dreamer on it. And I got it tatted on me right here. But the reason why is because I truly believe all of us, we're living our dreams, right? And God gave it to us, and he puts our dreams in the greatest nation in the world, and that's your imagination, right? And that's because nobody else has access to them. Nobody else can take it from you. Nobody else can tell you, look, nobody can get into your imagination but you. Only you hold the key, right? And when God shows you the vision, he only shows you what you need to see. He don't show you all the steps to it, because if you were to see everything that goes into it, then you might not start the journey. And that's where faith come in. But I believe everybody's a dreamer, and dreams don't die. People do. Right? So that's why dreamers means a lot to me. That's why being a dreamer means a lot to me. Right? But I'm just here to show you that you're not the only person that's struggling in what you think you're struggling in. And that's why community is so important, and we in one. Right? But to finish this is to know that you know enough. You know enough about what you do. You know, you have everything that you need. All you need is for you to believe in you, because you're the only thing that's in your own way. Once you start believing in you, and you know where the confidence comes into, you gain the confidence from doing the work. So you don't feel confident in doing the thing right now because you're not doing it. But as soon as you keep doing it and you get better at it and better at it and better at it, you got the reps into it. Not only do you get better at it, and not only do you get more confident in it, but you gain sweat equity. Anybody know what sweat equity means? What sweat equity means is the longer you put in the work, the harder it is to quit. The more work you put in, it's harder to quit. Realize that your people don't need perfection. They just need progression. All you need to do is just get better with time. You don't got to show up perfect, but you do have to show up. All right, y'all. So does anybody have any other questions that I would be glad to answer for y'all? 7 in the chat if you did download the AI PRM, that you have that Google extension that I showed y'all. I just want to make sure that everybody here has it. Purpose for it is we about to do some amazing things with that. And like I said, it helps you create that content and strategize it. So I just want to make sure that we all have that before we close out tonight. And if anybody just has any questions in general, please ask. Because now it's a little bit of my Q&A. I don't have it. So I came in late. I don't have it. Okay. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna reshare and show y'all how to get that. See, that's why you gotta ask them questions. Why? Okay. So this might help you. This might help you, Nikki, on just learning how to just create some more content and just getting out of our own head. That's the only thing. Whenever you tell me I don't know and all that, you just in your head. You overthinking it. That's all you gotta do. Let that go. You just overthinking it right now. That's okay. Okay. It says it's loading right now. Okay. Y'all can see what I can see right now. You can see it, Nikki. You just nod your head. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Google Chrome extension. So if you don't have it right now, go ahead and do it with me. Because I want to make sure y'all have it. Because this is the Chrome Web Store. This is free. It's a Google Chrome extension. It's just an add-on to Google Chrome. So you ain't got to buy nothing. This is completely free. For me, it's like if it's free, it's for me. You feel me? So y'all get these free tools as long as they is free, because hey, y'all doing stuff. All right. Once you have that, put a 7 in the chat for everybody who said that they didn't already have it. And if you need to know what it's called, this is what it's called. And it has this particular logo right here. Make sure you get that one because that's the one we're using right now. Because this is the big tool that I went over. So whenever you have it, just put a 7 so I know to keep moving forward and show you how it works. Okay. And so have any of you, for those who said they didn't have it, has anybody heard of Chat GPT before? And if you haven't, it's a really powerful tool. Okay, cool. So here's the next thing that we got to do then. So we're going to open up a new one. We're going to type in Chat GPT, just like that. And you're going to click on this. It's going to be the first thing that pop up. Okay. I'm going to click on it. And then it's going to say introducing Chat GPT. We're going to pick try Chat GPT. We're going to click on that. Now, right here, I'm already logged in. For those, if y'all never used it before, it's going to ask you to log in or sign up. It's just the email. So I know we all got tons of them. Now, everybody else who did use it before, they already said they never seen Chat GPT look like this before. And that's because of the extension. The next time I show this, I'm gonna tell them to get into Chat GPT beforehand, before I show them how to download it so they can see the difference, but it's okay. So let me know when y'all get signed into Chat GPT. Because we're gonna walk through this together. And when you get there, just put a 7 in the chat, so I know to continue. Okay. You there yet, Nikki? Okay.
It's logging in. It
Okay.
says,
Okay.
please stand by while we are checking your browser.
Okay. Well, just a little bit, but I'm gonna show y'all some of the things. Wow. So you'll see right here that has a few different categories. You got the favorites. That's just what you're gonna put once you can see how I can start this, and that's where I'll go to my favorites if I really like this prompt, because I'm public right now. And then you have your own. So if you make your own, and you can make your own prompt, all that kind of stuff. Okay. We're gonna stay public right now, so we can just use prompts that other people have made. These are like templates, right, for how we're gonna use our content. So you can search whatever you want. I'm gonna just put, for this case, content. Right? Y'all see how it changed? How y'all look at the prompts, right? And this, it has it has over 2,500 prompts available. It just shows 12 per page. But watch how when I type in, and you also see that these are the top voted ones. When I type in content, it's giving me prompts for content. I got 303 prompts for content. Okay. So I'm looking at the one that says get a monthly content calendar in one click. So I know that I'm looking at prompts for content. I want to pick this particular prompt. So I'm going to click on it. Okay. Now I have this prompt selected. It's going to ask me for the primary keyword. So y'all can do this for you. I'm going to just put in business owner. So I want to have, basically what I'm saying is I care about content, and I want to get a monthly content calendar for business owners, right? So I'm gonna click that. Something went wrong. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you what happened though. I might have to just refresh the page though. It's because I got this other one open. Let me close that now that we already there. All right. So when I type that out, this is what y'all would have seen. It would have gave me this. And it would have gave me week 1 would have been this. Week 2 would have been this. Week 3, this. Week 4, all that. Now I'm gonna refresh this and do it again just so y'all can see it in real time. But it's just because I had that other one open and it's, all right. So I'm gonna do new chat. And we're going to do, I'm gonna pick a different thing this time, just so we can see some other stuff. Oh Lord. Okay. Let's say Instagram posts carousel content generator, right? Or maybe you want some better content outlines. I'm just showing y'all a little bit. There's a script generator. So you can, if you don't know what to say, you can use a script and then just say that. We got LinkedIn post stuff. Let me see what else we got here. We got one-click weekly content schedule for 10 different platforms. We even got something. Oh, I got one for y'all. Let me type in book. Let me show you how powerful this is. It says write a complete book in one click. Let's click that way. What I want, topic that you want the book. Okay, so I want to talk about how to create content for business owners. Boom. Oh, it's giving me problems right now. Something went wrong. If you persist, contact us. Oh, it's showing out in front of the company. I wonder why it's doing that. Let me go in here and see if it can even show anything. So if I say, write me a poem about content. Can it even do this right now? Okay, it's fine. I don't know what's going on with that right now. All right. But some advice when you're talking to this AI, you want to talk to it like it's an assistant. So you want to tell it, you want to give it a command and it will. Right? So y'all can see, I said, write me a poem about content. I could also say, this is especially for if you didn't know about ChatGPT before, I can say, write me 10 different content ideas business owners can use. If I scroll down, you'll see it. And so it's going to write me 10 different content ideas business owners can use. So if y'all don't know what to create, you could do product demos like the one I was talking about before. See, this is how you know I know what I'm talking about. You can do a newsletter, you can do webinars. This is kind of considered as one. You can do ebooks, social media posts, sharing the behind the scene glimpses of your business, promotions, and other interesting content of your business. You can start a podcast. You can do infographics. So if you've seen, the simple thing for infographic is like, you've seen carousels on Instagram. If you didn't know what carousel was, if you ever seen somebody have a post and then you can slide and see another post on their stuff, like they have a picture, you slide, see another picture, that's technically called a carousel. Then you can have case studies if you want. You can say that I don't know, the first thing that came to my mind was why this particular cotton with this doesn't work, or let's just say sublimation, right? Why you got to use this particular type of fabric versus this, and case studies around that and all that kind of stuff, right? Or what's the best material for vinyl? Y'all see what I'm talking about, right? So in the educational stuff, right? Just showing you can spill out things that's going to be helpful for your community. So that's 10 different things that you can put right there, right? So put a 7 in the chat if you can already see that you're going to be using ChatGPT to help you make content. Shoot, I'm gonna start us off. I'm putting a 7 in the chat because I know I'm using ChatGPT to make some content. Y'all let me know what y'all doing. We using it. Let's use it, y'all. We using AI. Like I said earlier, I want to create a whole section because I have tons of AI tools that I use to help me and just speed up my workflow, because this is my thing, as well as just other things that I know is going to be really helpful for y'all, like this Chrome extension to just really give you even more prompts and stuff. And it worked earlier. I don't know why it's not working right now. Even worked before I got on live, so I don't know. But I walked y'all through how to get it for yourself, so y'all play with it, and I'll be coming out with some more content to show you how to really utilize it to the best of your ability and to really help remove a lot of the stress and just overthinking, because that's all we doing right now with content. We We just overthinking it too much, right? And I'm gonna take that little layout that I gave y'all. I'm a what's the word that I want to say? Contextualize is coming in my head, but really I just want to articulate it better. That's the word. And I'm gonna give y'all that blueprint. I'm gonna put it into the actual community, and I'm gonna just tag everyone, and y'all can go ahead and look at that. And yeah. So if there is nothing else, y'all, if there is nothing else, that is going to be it for tonight. I don't want to take up any more of your time because I know that is a thing that you just can't make more of. So I appreciate y'all for being here, and I appreciate the platform and y'all letting me serve y'all. All right. So y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the share. Of course. And hopefully something that I said was impactful or taught you something, because that was the whole plan for tonight. And then either later this week or probably next Monday, I'm pretty sure Shannon probably won next Monday, I'll be showing y'all how to use what I just showed y'all tonight and how to actually start making some real strategy behind it. And I'm gonna be showing y'all how I'm about to use it throughout this week. And I can't wait to show y'all the whole, I already know what it's gonna look like, but I can't wait for y'all to see it. So y'all can, because like I said, believing is seeing sometimes, y'all. So I'm gonna show you how to really use it and how I used it. And then y'all can kind of see like, oh, okay, that's what he did, blah, 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 blah. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love to hear it, Felicia. Love it. Y'all get to it. All right. E, you there? I don't know if you want me just to close it out or how you want to do it. Good night, y'all. You see me, Nikki? I don't know what she want to do. Oh, I would just. Oh man.
Oh, look, I'm nervous for you, Ant.
I love live. Live is so funny because you can't hide none of this.
No.
Oh man, this is why I just love this stuff, y'all. This is a community. We love. Man, I love y'all. I'm gonna go with everybody. Let's just leave together, and we have a great night. All right, y'all. So
Right.
y'all be blessed. I'll see
Good
y'all
night,
in the
everybody.
I'll see y'all in the community. Peace.
Peace.